Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. Today is the last day of 2024 and I know that today is a day where a lot of people sit down, take stock of all of the things that happened throughout the year, the lessons, the fails, the wins and all of that. And I think the video is not about me, it's about a ton of people that I've met along the way that I've learned from, and I think this video is about them. So I'm going to share all of the lessons that I've learned from all of these people that I've met on the road, in the office, virtually anyway. And I hope it inspires you to basically take each day as a learning opportunity. And the question that I asked each and every one of them was, what was the biggest lesson you've learned in 2024? And this is all their answers.
I've actually learned quite a lot of lessons in 2024. It's definitely been a growth year, but I'd say the biggest lesson that I've learned, or the one that's had the most influence in the way I think, is acceptance. And that I learned from my partner. And basically accept things that you cannot change. Don't waste time, energy, money, anything on things that you cannot change, and be grateful for the things that you do have. So don't chase things that you want but maybe out of reach. Accept that, listen, for now maybe it's not there, maybe in the future, but focus on the stuff that you can achieve now. And that's kind of like, I think that's kind of like the biggest lesson that I've learned, that's helped me and helping me at the moment.
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024 is always put your faith in God and really stick to that, because my faith is really what has grounded me and what has kept me this whole year and what has kept me going in my life and, just in everything. So just staying faithful in the Lord, and He will really strengthen you.
2024, it's been an amazing year. So the biggest lesson I've learned is that you have one life and you're gonna make mistakes. So don't try and live a perfect life. Try and learn from the mistakes you've learned. My motto is always progress over perfection. So always strive to make progress rather than perfection. So that's the biggest lesson I've learned this year.
The biggest lesson I've learned in 2024 is that resilience conquers all. No matter how hard it seems, no matter how impossible it feels, if you just put your head down, trust in God, and most importantly, trust in yourself, you've got it.
Hi, my name is Michaela, and in 2024 I learned about pressure, and how specifically how to apply pressure, a certain amount only. So I feel like if you apply pressure to yourself, the right amount, you can improve, and especially if you are, you don't have to depend on other people, and you can just do things for yourself.
My biggest lesson in 2024 is to be a lot more kinder to myself and to be kinder to others.
Okay, I think the biggest lesson I've learned this year is to check up on your loved ones more. Because we actually had a conversation, it's like people internalize a lot of things, and they, you come to them and you ask them, especially your loved ones, you're like, how are you doing? They're like, nah, you good, I'm good, but actually, are you really good? So I think for me the lesson this year would be check up on your loved ones more and actually ask if they are really good, because it's easy to put up a front, it's easy to wear a mask. So yeah, I think that's the lesson basically for me.
The biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024 is to put God first in everything that you do, and I learned that submission is equal to freedom. So true freedom is through submission, and submission through Jesus Christ. So that's the biggest thing that I've learned this year.
The biggest lesson I've learned in 2024 is to be selfless and to be selfish, and that's okay. Sometimes you really have to protect your own peace and really just do what is best for you. You can't always overstretch yourself for other people. So yeah, I think it's being selfless and selfish in love.
Hi, so my name is S.O.P.O. from Kenya, and the biggest lesson I have learned in 2024 is take a moment and rest, look inwardly, create boundaries, grow yourself, invest in yourself, and most importantly, eat your money. You might die. Yeah.
Hello there, my name is Kane, and the lesson that I learned in 2024 was patience. I work in an industry that's very hectic and there's no time to rest, and patience has kept me through a lot of it and just taught me how to be a bit more soft in my approach for things and to wait for things to just come my way. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tepo Matsaung, and the biggest lesson I think I've learned in 2024 is how life is unpredictable. And as unpredictable as it is, you need to take it as it comes, stay focused on your goal. Don't let, the distractions of what's happening around your life remove your focus from the possibility of your goal, because it's so easy to get distracted by what's happening that you forget that, there is a possibility beyond the current situation. So don't give up, keep pushing. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And I think this is a story all of us relate to. We've overcome so many things in life, and in that time, it didn't look like we could. And look where we are now. So keep going.
The biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024 is the fact that life can go whichever way it wants to, despite your efforts, despite you trying to be in control. It's more about letting go and letting God, because He will always make sure that you end up being at the right place at the right time, exactly how He wants you to be. And also that life is a gift. We shouldn't assume that we just have all the time in the world. Every day, every second, every minute is accounted for, and we should try and live in the moment as much as absolutely possible.
Okay, the biggest lesson I've learned for this year is perseverance.
Into ndiyifundile kulo nyaka mna kuba masave imali eyokuqala, masave imali guys. Yabo eyesibini umuntu makenze into ayithandayo, into emonwabisayo, because life esiyiphilayo is too short.
In 2024, okay, I've learned that first is first is taking care of myself, focusing on myself, nothing more, nothing less. I think working a bit harder to achieve everything I want to achieve. I actually loved facing challenges this year. I faced so much of them, and I really enjoyed the journey of challenges throughout the whole year. So yeah.
Okay, the biggest lesson that I've learned this year is the power of prayer. The power of being committed to your religion or your spiritual, world. And yeah, man, because of it really saved me a lot. I was in a very dark space for the first quarter of the year, and right now I'm a born again Christian, and it's awesome, man.
I think my biggest lesson that I've learned in 2024 is don't hurt others with your actions or with what you say, because it can always turn around and hit you right back in the face. And probably bigger than that is have safe sex.
The biggest lesson I've learned in 2024 is that you should always be unapologetic to put yourself or your family and your loved ones first. Don't always feel subjected to always consider other people. You can only give people if your cup is full. So sometimes it's actually okay to look at self first and make sure that your cup is full first before you can extend yourself. So that is my biggest lesson for 2024. I had to make those hard decisions and just focus on myself and put myself first and what I want first before somebody else's needs.